just a Brazilian footballer, he was a world citizen. And it's not just us saying this, the UN elected him Citizen of the World back in 1977. Pele did so much for the world during his lifetime, and that's how we know he will never be forgotten. Independence from Nigeria and the civil war in Nigeria, when Pele was said to have stopped a war in Nigeria. The year was 1969, and the civil war in Nigeria was at its peak. Those who don't know much about this war, here are a few details. It was a war between Nigeria and the Republic of Biafra, the secessionist state which declared independence from Nigeria in 1967. Because the Southeasterns, the Igbos, indicated that they wanted to break away from the central government of Nigeria,
Apparently Pele is Superman.
dominated by the Northerners, the Hausas and the Fulanis. That was pretty much what started the war, which went on for more than 2.5 years. A war which would go on to claim about 100,000 military lives, while about 2 million Biafrans were recorded to have died of starvation. Between 2 million and 4.5 million Biafrans were displaced, and only about 500,000...
That's basically the gist of it. Pele came to play football in Nigeria, and the war stopped. There was a ceasefire. The power of Pele. Rest in peace to the king. This is episode 3 of the CrossAndNod podcast. I'm your host and anchor, Caesar Baby. I'm here with the CrossAndNod team, OG, Dave. We're excited to be here, give you guys another episode of the CrossAndNod podcast. Shout out to you listening right now. Want to give a big hooray, big round of applause, for our teams. Madrid came with a victory over the weekend. Arsenal with a victory, 2 victories actually. They played 2 games. United played 2 games, won the 2 games. Come on. United 2 clean sheets. Madrid 2 clean sheets.
Benzema 2 goals, best player in the world.
yes.
You know what it is.
The best player in the world, the Ballon d'Or winner, Karim Benzema, back in form. So yes, CrossAndNod podcast episode 3. Guys, how are we doing? OG, what are you saying? Dave, how are you feeling now? Top of the league.
I'm feeling on top of the
bro.
league.
Happy New Year to our listeners.
Happy New Year to everyone listening.
Yeah, rest in
Happy
peace.
New Year from the
Pele.
top of
That
the
news
pile.
hits me hard, man. Pele's passing hits me hard,
The global icon.
It was nice to see all the videos. Oh boy, it hits me hard. I don't feel like you, because I always thought that the guy was just gonna be there. Like, he's always been there ever since I've been watching football. Like,
guy, he's such like a
respect,
Nelson Mandela-like figure.
Yeah,
I respect and revere Pele not because of his football. I won't lie to you. I don't know how Pele played.
Yeah,
I never really watched.
I watched his videos. No, I even watched.
I
didn't even watch a lot of clips, but
apart from the one that was force-fed to watch, maybe I'm watching a game and they're just showing what Pele did. But I never really did, let me go and watch Pele research. I never really did like I did with other players. I like Pele is too far back. I never ever thought of being that. Just respect him out of. Why do what?
Why did you always force you to watch football?
That was funny. That's not what I meant by force-fed though. My force-fed I even meant I meant if I'm watching something, like I'm watching a program, and maybe there's a quick commercial, it's a 10 minutes commercial, they're not showing some Pele. Not like that. I was forced to sit down and watch Pele. No, it was nothing like that.
yeah.
It was nothing.
But Pele
like
was a beast too, bro.
I'm sure it was. I know that for sure, but like, I can't really speak to his game. I know that for a fact. But the respect is just out of his larger.
From the videos I saw.
Yeah.
From the videos I saw, right, if Pele had played in today's game where any little thing, yellow card, red card, the guy would have thrived like crazy.
Yeah.
Because some videos, I'll see the way they will be kicking him,
I saw
dragging
some
him.
crazy fouls.
Yeah, there was a particular World Cup that they went ham on.
I'm like, how did this guy survive?
Yeah. That's why I even said he didn't play the next World Cup after that. Then the 1970 World Cup, they now begged him to come, that they'll treat them better.
Yeah, Caesar, you know that Omar video when Omar is showing up, like Omar, he said that's how Pele used to show up at the World Cup, like,
for sure.
This is my tournament.
The way they
Yeah,
ushered
fam.
him in one of the games, I'm like, this is even disrespectful to the other players. They did like a shrine before the
Bro,
match.
live.
I'm
Like,
like,
there was one time
what kind
the
of
guy
nonsense
tell
is this?
referee,
Why are they doing try for this player before the
bruh,
match? At the World Cup match.
bruh.
It was wild. It was wild. The star power and control
Crazy,
that Pele
man.
had that time is scary when you think of it.
Yeah.
That was such a long time ago. And now look at today. Like, it's crazy, man. Let's not dwell too much on that, but rest in peace to Pele, man. Rest in peace to Pele. So it's a new year. Happy New Year to our listeners. We want to, look back at the last year, 2022.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, man. Happy New Year. 2022, we want to look back and talk about the best footballing moments of 2022. Before I even get into that, I want to say something. This just happened like during the week for me. I think my friend was asking how I was going to spend, the festive period, and I'm like, man, I'm just going to watch football, man. I'm excited to watch. The festive period football is just different excitement, Premier League and all of that. And then he was just like, he's so jealous of the fact of how much I love football, and I just laughed because I'm like jealous, kid. And he's like, yeah, because of what it does for me, like in terms of mentally, like I'm deriving so much joy from him. Like he wish he had something to look forward to like that. And I'm like, wow, I never really even deeped, how important football is.
Yeah,
In
man.
terms
Ball
of
is life
affecting you in
now,
life.
my guy.
Exactly, ball is life, Ball is life. So I just from that train of thought, just decided to ask us for our best footballing moments, last year. Those euphoric moments. It could have been anything that just made you feel that affected you in real life, Though every game affects you in real life, right? If you're a football head, period, I won't lie.
Yeah. for sure.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
So let me just go around the room. OG, your best footballing moment of 2022.
Yeah. Yeah, my best footballing moment of 2022 as a Real Madrid fan definitely has to be that Rodrigo header against Manchester City. Like it's crazy because I'm a Madrid fan and I always believe in the power of Madrid comebacks, yeah. But even against City, bro, after Mahrez scored, man, like I thought,
he looked dead
to
and
be
gone.
very honest, I thought this was it. He looked dead and gone. I can't even lie. More goals after that, to be fair, and like we weren't even playing like we were going to win. So I was just watching those last few minutes, like we tried, we gave it a good run because I didn't even expect Madrid to win Champions League in 2022. I didn't believe my team, but they also did practicals. These guys are not on the game. But man, when that Rodrigo header came in, my guy, I won't die. Bro, and I watched that match alone. I waited they pay me to
90 minutes.
Now only me did my house that day. Guy. I won't die. Nobody to celebrate with. But I still push it too. Don't worry. Only me for inside my house. Push it. Say, fuck. Rodrigo. And the guy is short. He's not the kind of guy you expect to score 9 minutes headers. But he was just there. Like, he just has that instinct, man. It was crazy, bro. From there, I knew this Champions
That was the day.
Man. From there.
That was the day I believed that 90 minutes.
Who did we face in the round of PSG now? PSG then Chelsea then
I think
Man
it's
City.
from the PSG game.
Liverpool.
It was from
Chelsea,
the PSG game. I just started going like, I'm on Madrid. I went on.
From the PSG game, I was like,
I went on.
But you know the thing about PSG, they always choke. So I wasn't really surprised about the way we came back against them, But Manchester City is that club, at least in the Premier League level, and recently they don't have that choking this thing, like they win games, they beat their opponents, they sit them down, teach them lessons, you get. So like when they were leading against us, I'm like, bruh. But for us to do that, I knew Liverpool no go fit stand us for this final.
I won't lie.
So yeah.
I won't lie, I wasn't supporting Madrid for that match. I was supporting City because I wanted Madrid to lose. The way I felt like they were just faking their way into just freaking it into the final. But that was the day I truly believed that 90 minutes at the Bernabeu, is a long time.
It's
Like
a
I used to see
long
that
time.
quote. I think Vinny even tweeted it.
Bro.
Vinny even tweeted it after the first leg
Yeah,
against
before the
City.
match.
That don't worry. Yeah, that 90 minutes at the
90
Bernabeu is
they
a
come
long
our house.
time. After that match, I was like, this
Time
Madrid
ago.
team
Pep
is football heritage.
didn't see it coming, my guy. Pep didn't see it coming. I remember Maren's celebration when he scored. Like, he was beating his chest so emphatically.
Celebrated
so,
like the winner. Like that was the winner.
Chilled at the seal. Like, yeah, like, bro.
That's beautiful.
Shock
That's
them.
beautiful from OG, man. Your best footballing moment of the year. Let me just, remind us.
Eden Militao. Carvajal. It's Carvajal's pass.
Goosebumps moment there.
Bro, take me back. Goosebumps.
Beautiful. So Dave, now give us your best, footballing moment of 2022, man, as we step into the new year.
You know that moment when they awarded the golden ball to Messi, and Messi walked past the World Cup, and he looked back at the World Cup, and he was like, that look in his face of,
he went to kiss it.
he went to kiss, and the way he looked at that trophy was like, I nabbed you finally, you this thing. That expression on his face, that was the culmination of football in 2022 for me, man. That moment was like, I can picture it in my mind right now. That was when the GOAT completed football.
Beautiful. Okay, that's great.
It sounds like some people have something to say.
No, why? That was a beautiful moment. That was an iconic moment in football. It was an iconic moment in football.
Like,
talked about years.
Are you from Argentina? My own confusion with that, like, are you from Argentina? Is your daddy from Argentina?
No, you're from Portugal now. You're from Portugal. on a Madrid, they born you.
So moving on. I don't say Caesar don't go fit talk Man U as your own footballing moment. Who is your footballing moment, my guy?
Why not?
Man U did moment.
Man U did what?
Did Man U give you any moments?
They gave me lots of moments now. They give me moments every time. It's Man U. Anytime Man U wins,
at 8 moments.
No, of course they give that too.
At 8 moments.
They give that too, but I'll be lying if I said I don't feel joy every season. I think as a fan, you ultimately feel joy supporting your team every season. Even if there's pain throughout. During your barren spell now, Arsenal, you've had a lot of barren, like for the league now. This is maybe like 20 years.
Bro, they still did barren spell.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, seeing the league, yeah, like maybe like 20 years. But don't worry, we'll get to that top of the table. Arsenal going win this league, but we'll get to that later.
Anyway, sure.
Speaking of barren spells,
don't step on my
United
footballing moments now. I've never said my
spell.
footballing moments. They're just stepping on it.
Okay, true. Yeah, go on. Move on.
You will never win league.
I want to United barren spell. Shall never win trophy in 6 years.
Trophy. All those always they win that trophy.
Moving on.
Monkey. Okay, yeah. So
now, why you know we now?
Oh yeah, no, I get that plenty now. Best footballing moment of 2022 for me. I won't lie, it's very hard to actually pick one, like I said, because my loyalties get divided at times because of all the teams I love. But ultimately, I'm a United fan, and it's very hard for me to pick. I won't lie, because I want to rep United and say United, but I won't lie. I don't think there's any very standout moment that I'll look back in 2022 and say, oh yes, this was my best footballing moment. Or this is how this team gave me joy. I don't attach myself to anything that happened in the World Cup. So that's out of it. Do I enjoy the World Cup though? But I beg. The league dead. We ended it in a dead way.
I have suggestion for you, Sha.
So I don't really have one. I just wanted
As
to
they
hear you guys up.
as they struggle to find footballing moments,
Yeah.
maybe the one that happened
Maybe
like
they
at the
call
end of the
Madrid.
year, Ronaldo signing for Al Nassr
Is that your own?
for 200 million a
Is that
year.
your footballing moment?
No, I'm
You want to
suggesting it
take
to you.
back
Maybe it could be your potential footballing moment.
He signed this year anyway. Or was it? No, it was last. This is the New Year's episode now. It must have been last year. Well, no, thank you, Sha. I'm good. I'm good.
Thanks for the idea. I mean, I see that
Thanks for
money
the
they
idea.
post your
Well,
head.
in fact, let's
Just
even
dey
now
measure
proceed.
now.
Let's just proceed the conversation, sir, to your expectations for the year. Let's forget last year. Last year is gone. It's behind us. We're happy and grateful to make it to 2023. So, what's the expectations for the year? Let's start with you. You're top of the league right now. You are undoubtedly being the best team in England this season. So, what are you saying? What's the expectation for this year? What do you want at the end of this year? What do you want to look back and say, yes, my team has achieved for me? Dave.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm with you. So the reason
You the reason
yeah,
okay.
my expectations for Arsenal.
Show you what do I mean.
The reason
What
I'm
is
now.
the reason?
I never see person with the top
Because-
of the league like this guy. This guy don't even dey brag or
Guy,
talk
it's not
top
only
of the
him.
league.
It's
Why
not
you
only
fear?
him. It's not only him. It's
Speaking-
all Arsenal fans. It's all of them.
No,
And I understand why they are
Guy,
doing
if you
that.
top of the league
Bro,
for like
are
15
you-
weeks, like now.
bro, can I speak?
Oh yeah, speak.
Can I speak?
But don't
Brag
speak.
on your team.
Why you
brag
don't
on your
speak? We
team.
step up.
As a guy.
Our expectations, to be realistic, right?
Your
Our
expectation,
at the
not
beginning of
ours.
the
Stop
season
saying that. No,
was for
Dave,
Arsenal
Dave,
to.
Dave, you are speaking for you as an Arsenal fan, not speaking for Arsenal the football club. What do you want your team to give you? It's about what you want.
Bro,
I'm not saying
bro,
whether it's going to be achievable or not.
bro,
What do you want? What are you
Bro, even Ateta even said it
Oh my
last week or 2 weeks ago when Carragher asked him, calm down, let me finish. Carragher asked him that, are you
Arteta is
ahead
playing
of
media
your
games
projections
now.
for?
Of course he's going to say all of that. Of course he's ahead
No,
of his
regardless of
projections.
that, it's
Obviously, we
obvious.
say no now.
No. He's actually even ahead of
Bro,
his projection.
see,
But do you know what his
He's
projection is
ahead
now?
of his
But do you know
Arsenal
what his
is
projection
ahead.
is now? Winning the league.
Arsenal,
The board expects him now to win the league.
calm down. Can I speak?
Why can't you just say you want
Which
to win
board?
the league, your Dave?
Board will never drop money for transfer
They
window.
dropped money now.
Of course, I want to win the league, but it doesn't mean that's my
They say it.
expectation.
That's all. Say it. Like, why can't you even expect it?
Who
Like,
doesn't want to win the
why
league?
are you guys? Why? But no. The thing is, like, and I understand, to be honest. Like, as a fan, you've never experienced your team winning the league, so I understand why you are feeling this.
Yeah.
Cautious to. No, it's the truth now. For real, there's an experience.
Baba
in
that
that.
league virgin.
So,
You're a virgin, exactly. So, like, you're
First
just
time.
on the. You don't want to just claim it, and Arsenal has disappointed you. You fluttered so many times, but the truth is, this Arsenal
this
team
is not the
is the
first
best I've seen.
time Arsenal
This is the best
has been
team
in
I've
a
seen,
title
bro.
race.
No, this is the first time you've really been. All those other times, make I know, like, I never believed. I knew saying like beef. Guy, this team, come on now. Why are you doing like this? And City, the thing is that we're
Actually,
holding on to past glory when it comes to City. This season, City have not shown anything like the team they are.
Live.
Though they can do it and now go on the
Right.
run. And
But like say you get expectations for me, so just go ahead.
no,
Drop them off.
my expectations for
No,
the year
now
cannot
you
be
guys
Arsenal
talk
at
your
all.
team.
I have my expectations for my team for this year. We're
Dave,
talking about you. This is
Dave,
you.
talk your shit, my bro.
See,
guy.
for me to be
7 points clear.
there's no
You should be able to brag.
there's no bragging to do, right? What I just want at the end of this season, right? The way Caesar just spoke glowingly about Arsenal the past 2 minutes, where rival fans are raving about Arsenal, and that mindset has shifted about Arsenal choking and bottling and just being that club where Arsenal, Jerry, if that mindset should eventually shift at the end of this season, I'm fine. Like, that's what I want from Arsenal Football Club. We might not necessarily win the league, but when we are being
What's more
spoken
respect?
about with so much reverence, the way those pundits were speaking last season, I can imagine Carragher has always been like illogical, but pundits like Neville, Souness, the way they will be thinking about all the shit they've said the past couple past couple of when it comes to Arsenal, the guy doesn't give Arsenal shit. So when I say logic, I'll think about it in terms of Arsenal. But all those pundits, they'll be thinking about it that the analysis they gave about Arsenal was totally wrong. How did they miss it? Why didn't they see it? That's probably what they're thinking right now, because Arsenal is proving them wrong big time. And you can tell from the way you just even spoke about Arsenal, that mindset is shifting. And that's what I want. Where Arsenal is in this conversation, and we're not speaking about Arsenal in the regular derogatory light. So, in terms of winning the league, I want us to win the league. I won't lie. Right. And we're 7 points clear, but we've not played City yet. So when we play the first City game, or if we're still leading City, if we're still ahead of City by the time we play that game, and see how we perform, then I will begin to brag and say,
no. Stop, Dave. I'm sorry. I have to stop you there. Not perform. Win. You need to win the game. This is what I'm saying. Look, let me explain. Sorry, just give me like a minute to just explain my point of view about you guys. Apart from the fact that, I'm using it to do a little bit of banter. I'm adding a little bit of salt in it in terms of saying you are not experienced as a fan in terms of winning the league, which is true. But there's actually a logic to it, to be honest. I feel like, obviously, the confidence that you guys have now, it even shows in your home games. I think Arsenal at the Emirates, bro. That's why you have that confidence, because Arsenal fans have been saying this. They have this confidence of
100% record, bro.
Yeah, they have this confidence of telling Man U fans come to the Emirates. Don't worry, Emirates will see. You see, because Emirates now has that fear factor again, and the fans now believe there's a connection between the fans and the players. But those same fans have the same doubts that you have in terms of urging their team for the league. And when it gets to that time, because the thing is now, it's still January, it's still, we're not even halfway there yet. When it now gets to that time where it's crunch time, where we know City to be City, you need that belief. You need to give your fans that belief of, no, we're winning this league. Because when that doubt flows, it will flow to the players. They've not been there either. This is their first title race. You have the youngest squad in the Premier League. So I feel like that is, when it gets to crunch time, your fans, your players will need that belief to be in them. That's why I'm like, you guys should not be nervous of just being like, we can do it. But I'm also looking at, okay, let's wait for the City game. Let's wait for the City game. Yeah.
Yeah, so another thing, what is giving me major cause for doubt is we have Arsenal has a very good first 11, right? But the moment players like Pate, Saka,
Partey is done.
get injured. Do you get what I'm saying?
Bro,
so that's where the doubt comes in. And it happened last season. It happened season before last. The moment you lost Pate in the run into the end of the season, the performances we lost 3 games back to back to back. That's how important that guy is for Arsenal. So if the ball doesn't go out this January, mini Casemiro, are you joking?
I swear.
But don't let him enter that argument anyway.
Shay, you won't come.
Remove Casemiro's achievements. Look at them as a football players, bro.
Come on now, Abba.
No, but no worry, don't let's go into that argument anyway. No, I respect Casemiro now, but Pate is a better footballer than Casemiro, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But moving on.
Jesus.
You go because that's my opinion, and I stand by it.
You the craze. You never win league. God, I beg.
So,
these guys, they never win league.
That's why I said remove the football achievement.
Dave, you guys win the league. You're definitely going for the parade, right?
So, as I was saying, Caesar, see me in North London like this. Hey, at the Sky Sports, at the BT Sports, at the BN Sports, at the Super Sports. Go see me for there.
At the CrossAndNod Sports.
This is what I just say. At the CrossAndNod Sports, at the Google Sports. And you will tell season film till the season starts. I don't go here and finish. I will be there, bro. But if the board shows ambition this January and they sign at least able replacements for players that potentially will get injured, and can then begin to say, okay, we have it. Like, of course, we have a chance, but like, the belief will be stronger. Because the moment if some players get injured and that Arsenal squad, it all goes to shit, man. And that's why I have to be doubtful.
Okay.
Coupled with the fact that Arsenal over the years, they've not inspired the confidence in the fans too, you know.
Okay. So
but anyways, thank you for the plaudits. It feels good to hear rival fans raving about Arsenal.
Yo. Anyway, you still lose to us again, so don't worry, you'll be humbled again. I would just love that now that this pod is here, we'll meet after the match on the podcast. So it's calm. Expectations for the year for United, to be honest, I want by the end of this year, we are doing what Arsenal is doing right now. Like pushing whoever is first or we are first. Live. By the end of this year. Live. And
trust the process. And this is exactly what I want.
And also,
this is exactly what
your own is different. You are ahead of me in the step of your moving forward. So like, if I were ready, if I were where you are, I'll be claiming for the league. Oh, okay, as the blue. Oh, I mean, of course, now what you are doing.
Man, you don't start their own process. Chelsea to don't start their own process. Tottenham to don't start their. As Arteta start process like this, everybody start process followers.
Anyway, don't step on my expectations for the season like you stepped on my distance. On my moment.
No, your expectations are my expectations now. Like,
let me talk my expectations. So basically, by the end of this year, I want that, and I want us to have won at least 2 trophies moving into the season. Because I honestly don't see why we should not win that Europa League. We should knock Barcelona out, you know. But we shall need to win a trophy this year, just for confidence for the boys. Because to be honest, what I really want is the league and Champions League. Those remaining trophies are just confidence boosters. They are miniature trophies. They're not the big dogs. So that's what I want. And by this time next year, let's push whoever is first. Whoever won the league this year, let the team be quaking in their boots that were coming for them by January of 2024. So that's my expectation for, Manchester United. Heisenberg is cooking. I believe in ETH. So yeah. We also did well this weekend. So clean sheets. Back-to-back clean sheets on like some Arsenal teams. Arsenal just spot my FPL on my return with not keeping clean sheets. Dead.
Bruh.
Teams, see better teams. See Man U. Clean sheet back-to-back. Anyway, expectations for the year.
Our worries past that.
So, now we go see Chopper for our hand. Let OG give us his expectations.
Our worries past the clean sheet. As long as we win, we are alright.
OG, what are you expecting from Madrid this year, man?
Winning the Champions League.
Yeah, fam.
Of course.
No. That one I don't even want. So I feel enjoy this year, to be honest. Now Copa del Rey I won't win this year. It's been too long. I swear I don't feel like I swear.
The cheek. The absolute cheek on this guy.
No, true.
They're fucking privileged.
Copa del Rey.
Do you understand what this guy is? Do you understand what he's doing?
They upset the talk. Say for his team, he wants the mindset.
For real,
mindset. I won the league.
This season.
I want
you want to win league. Say the one meaning.
Caesar, make I put out like this. I won the treble. To be very honest, that treble I won. That will still remain for my. Now why I start with Copa del Rey. So if that Copa del Rey is the final piece of the puzzle. League and Champions League double now, like standard for like a couple season now. So I don't need that Copa del Rey. I need my players to be serious. That's standard now. So the Copa del Rey draw, the club where we draw, they did second tier of Spanish football. They abuse Madrid from the draw night, say Puta Madrid. We don't see some videos. So I feel say that one would ginger my players small, or like before, they turn up for Copa del Rey matches. So I just need seriousness and a treble, man. treble for Madrid this year, man.
Yeah, you've closed the gap. You closed the gap this weekend. Good game. 2 goals to 0. Barcelona drew. So you guys are level on points, which is good because, head to head is how the La Liga is determined. So still have the second leg to play against Barcelona. At the Spotify Stadium, dead. Sell out.
Bruh.
Yeah. Should we go into the FPL segment before we pick the team of the week? Or do we just want to go to the team of the week and the FPL?
Yeah. I think we should talk FPL for a bit. David go silent now.
No. I want David to
win
start.
out. Dave, where you Dave?
Let's build. Let's start from the bottom. Come on, Dave. Started from the bottom, now we here.
Dave, what do I see?
How many points did you get?
Only my star boys.
I wish I could.
Only my star boys have turned up for me. The rest of this team, shambles, bro. Bernardo Silva.
You said
when you were picking your team, I was just laughing. Like, this kind of thing be this. You say I talk wow.
That bro played.
You pick
differential. Played nonsense and then got a yellow card.
Trent did you well, Sha. Trent did you well.
Son has been off.
You go buy Son.
Yeah, Trent and Trippier.
Why you go buy Son?
Trent and Trippier, good boys. Saka, Martinelli, and Alan. The rest of them like these pipes. No, he hit form now. He hit form right before the World Cup, and then
form.
And then in the World Cup, it wasn't bad.
World Cup.
Like this is my team. Let's move on to this team. This is my team. Nothing to write in about.
Wait. How many points did you get?
That one interview.
No, because you can't lie. I saw
the
this
first
comment.
game
When you got your team, I saw this
Let me
comment.
check.
Check the first game week.
First game, where's my team?
Yeah.
So game week 17, I had 71 points, which wasn't bad.
Man.
Right, but I could have done better.
That was bad.
If people like Son,
they get 100, 90, they get 70.
Why did
that was bad. I don't feel like you based on that game. I had 84.
Yeah, we think you get.
I had 84 now.
Okay. You pass on well,
you dey compare 84 with 71. Gap plenty die.
Gap plenty. True. I agree.
Like 86 now. Why?
This game week I had 51.
That's not bad actually. That's definitely not bad this game week. Average.
You tried this game week.
You tried. Overall, not too shabby.
Yeah. Next up, OG Abi. Yeah. To be honest, man, I can see some gaps in my team that I need to plug. First of all, I need to believe the Arsenal hype. To be fair, I never really believed the Arsenal hype.
Oh wow!
One guy for my league.
You never believe.
Yes, now, bro. Arsenal don't fuck up so many
times. You are a long
I'm not an Arsenal fan. Why would I believe the hype?
But right now, don't say they watch the games. If they watch the games, they don't say it's something to be believed. If you're one of those fans, they just wait. They wait. Next week is a week. We'll go win again.
No,
next week is a week. We'll go win again.
Your next game is a big game. That Newcastle game is a tough game, man.
Against Newcastle
will be easy at all. But again, it's at the Emirates. You can see Arsenal getting a late winner.
I'm not even worried. Do you know why I'm not worried?
Yeah, so I need to
Man City has a similar
terrible. I finish my FPL.
Wait.
Guys.
Let OG give us the FPL. He's so excited. Top of the league.
They don't say they don't brag on your team, brag.
Anytime you give him the mic, and when he go chicken out. When he go
Arsenal, no mind now. So anyways, yeah, I need more Arsenal assets to be fair. And I need to get rid of Trossard. Oh my god. I need to get rid of Trossard. He's playing back-to-back dust.
You told me
I need to get rid of Trossard.
What am I doing?
I said, you know that I need
You said no Trossard, no Cancelo.
Play before World Cup. Trossard, Cancelo, and I also still have Wilson in my team. So my team is just like
which is okay.
a couple
Wilson.
changes need to be made. Yeah, I swear. The way they enter, collect yellow card, give me very nice 0.
What did you get this game week? What did you get this game week?
Oh boy, this network they break. I don't really hear you, man. Let's just talk about you. I can hear you, but I don't want to talk with you again.
Okay, because I was about to
because
say,
I get
you
less
hear
than
me,
you.
but you want to talk about I can't even
OG, you can never escape it. Wait till you get this game week.
It's not so bad.
Now network starts to
it's
break.
Not bad now.
Wait till you
now
get
49 points. I get 49. Not so bad. But,
for you,
because
49?
when you
yeah, 49. Now that Andreas where I don't get, we will not get. You know. Should have had Andreas instead of this Trossard.
Excuse me.
Don't be excuse now. Season is still long now. Why do they do like this?
If you say you sabi, Andreas go dey your team. If you sabi, Andreas go dey your team.
Give it time. I don't believe Arsenal now. Things will change.
Yeah, no.
New
year, new you.
Yeah. New year, new me, man.
Congratulations.
I swear, David.
Welcome to 2023.
Guy, if I go buy Arsenal, I can't go on losing run. Guy. It's always go out for
bro. Top tip.
Don't worry.
You can see her.
Don't worry.
All right.
Rihanna, Caesar, how's your team looking?
My FPL week has not been too bad, Sha. Things have been going according to plan. Some things have been messing up, but still topping most leagues I'm in. I think first game week I benched a player with 6 points. That really pained me. I'm always benching player with points, man. But I got 97 points, Sha. Then second game week, I got 59. Kane let me down, man. Cucurella let me down. I was about to top another league, but they didn't give me the sufficient points, man. Kane blanked. Cucurella blanked.
I was praying for that Kane blank. I showed up. I watched the 90 minutes. Showed up for your haters further around. Like, Kane, nothing for you today.
That one hurt me, but I'm still set up well for this coming double game week. Tomorrow.
Now only Chelsea get double game week now.
Yeah, Chelsea and Fulham.
Yeah. If I don't buy Andreas. Andreas, come to Papa, bro.
I'm dead. Everybody will have Andreas, that's for sure. Everybody will have Andreas. So, as usual, I will cap, even though Haaland, just scored a goal. He disappointed us by just scoring 1 goal. That's how crazy his form has been.
Yeah.
So definitely, I'm still capping Haaland against Chelsea. Even though that game, man, but City need it. I would say this though. I think this is a good time to not cap Haaland. As crazy as it sounds, if you do not want to cap Haaland,
nice mind games, bro.
This mind games. We all be capping Haaland. But I'm just saying, anybody out there, this is the time. I'm telling you, because you can cap Mitrovic. I know it sounds crazy, but you can cap Mitrovic.
Yeah.
But also be wary of Mitrovic. Mitrovic is 1 yellow card away. He's 1 yellow card away from his suspension. So if he gets a yellow card in the next match, he will not play the second match with the double game week. So imagine the scenario where he blanks, gets a yellow. That would be terrible.
Problem.
So team of the week.
Now this pod we go there.
ASAP. Let's try and which keep is hard.
Nketiah, Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli. Those 4 players. I don't want to hear.
Definitely not, but Odegaard, Martinelli, Saka for sure. We'll try and
Say
Why
no
not?
go here. Why you
Nketiah.
don't go
Nketiah,
here?
why not, bro?
Why you don't go here?
Nketiah over Haaland. Show wine. Nketiah.
Why Alan
Why
don't lead in
Nketiah go
victory?
straight to?
So
I don't go lie
Alan the
you.
wine.
The technique for that
Tony
is
safe. I picked Tony safe.
turn.
Tony has scored 3 goals in these 2
Oh,
games.
yeah.
3 goals, 2 assists.
OJ, you said
Yeah,
something
also.
now. I didn't hear you. You said
Papa
something
said,
now. I
"Oh,
didn't hear you.
I
Don't
thought
repeat
you
yourself.
died.
Don't
You
repeat
repeat
yourself.
it.
Don't repeat yourself. You said, "Don't repeat yourself." Don't repeat yourself in the mouth.
Nah, bro, me, I know what I do. I swear, you know, Caesar, when you were talking about confidence and all that, I swear, I'm just waiting for one Arsenal loss. Because I know if they lose 2 matches in a row or anything, it's done. That time to charge, done.
Actually,
Those
this is how
players don't
I
have it
see
in
it
them.
playing out.
Done.
This is how I see it playing out.
Don't worry.
It's the City game. It's the Arsenal
Anything
City
way
game.
you
The
want,
first
I go give you for now.
one. It's the first one, Dave.
Anything way you want, I go give you for now. But Caesar, go on.
How I see it going in the Arsenal City game is the winner of that match. Let me put it this way: if City beat Arsenal, from there on, City are going to win every match to the end of the season. From there on, they are going to win every single match until the end of the season. But if Arsenal, beat City, the confidence that game will give them, because I feel like City are still going to lose before they even face Arsenal. Arsenal will be at least 8 points if they draw, but probably 10 points gap between Arsenal and City when Arsenal face City. That's how I see it going. But if City win that game, from there on, W's all green.
Ateta, you do this one. Now Arsenal, my Amayu fans, they talk about like this. Hey, Ateta.
Guy, do you know what's so
We
crazy?
don't super
It's
make
so obvious that
Ateta.
you are not used to supporting
He
a
knows
club
exactly what we
a club
need.
that is a top club, because it's so surreal to you. You dey bust your head, say mad. I can't believe what they are talking about.
Yes,
like
now,
this.
like
I can't believe
Like
it.
you understand, like
that's
it's
obvious.
too good to
Like
be true.
Arsenal will surprise everybody this season, including us. So,
I feel you, sure. I've won leagues though.
but it's a welcome development.
Leagues.
Which leagues?
I've won leagues though. As a fan, I've won leagues.
Olden days leagues.
Olden days. As a fan.
Yeah.
Am I even old as a man? Not to talk of as a fan. So what I mean.
You say olden days.
Don't be my lifetime I celebrate the leagues I win now.
League of how many years? 9 years ago. A decade ago.
Not tears and they on my side though.
This Arsenal top of the league that problem because na team of the
now them team of the week.
Talk about. We don't jump against the Arsenal top.
I swear, because now them gonna be major point of team of the week now.
Yeah, no.
But let's wrap up. Keeper, what are we saying? Pele was terrific. I won't lie. Courtois was terrific too, but he only played 1 game. But it doesn't matter.
Boy, it has to be Courtois. That save, bro. You saw that header save, guy. Courtois the crazy.
Guy, Mele made like 5 of those Courtois saves.
Bruh.
Bruh. Oh God. Dave, what's your own input for this keeper? Who is your nomination?
Yeah, I don't get no. The thing I can't want to say Saka.
But calm down. We never did that side, Jerry. Don't be on us now.
As a guy, go with a rich front now because Benzema says today. Where you go put Benzema for that front?
Benzema only one team of the week.
It's Benzema.
I picked Tony over Benzema.
Like over striker, we score brace.
Tony scored 3 goals. 3 goals, 2 assists.
Bruh. Tony is a criminal, man.
He's a criminal. But yeah, man, let's just go.
Keep
innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah, let's go with Mele.
Oh, you know what? Fuck Mele, man. I'm going with Pope. Back to back clean sheet. Pope. Mele always to chop him. Mele no win 1 game, sir.
Okay.
Pope.
True.
Live.
As a guy, I always talk say they save ball.
Pope. Right back.
No, give him to Mele. That performance was actually
that performance was crazy.
I don't mind Mele.
It was crazy. It was crazy. It's just that he didn't even win any game though. He just got 1 point. The 2 games, the first game they performed well, they lost. Second game they drew. Let's give Pope, Jerry. We don't give it to losers. Elite mentality. On God.
Anyway.
Oh yeah, Pope.
I think Trippier right back.
Right
Although I don't
back,
feel like
Trippier.
Trippier. The guy is even better than I thought. Like he just they improve.
I swear,
He's a baller, man.
bro.
Eh?
He keeps playing well game after game, like consistency.
Bro, it's crazy, man. So yeah, Trippier right back. Center back. What are we going for? Varane.
I give Varane though. Champions with Varane.
But that Varane, they claim he was finished. That's a lie. Varane is not finished.
Actually,
far from it.
Varane and Shaw, they really impressed me this
Sure,
game
they
week.
will bust my head.
I wouldn't lie.
As a guy,
Shaw was, I was very surprised.
No, but are we saying Varane and Shaw?
Seems like he has been playing centre back for like 10 years.
I swear. But are we saying Varane and Shaw?
Oh, but I go even give Shaw over Varane.
There should be better styles.
So Shaw has to be there, man.
If Shaw
That's like the way he's played at centre back.
In our team of the week, he can move to the left back. Varane will be there. Shaw will be there. Which other defender this week?
Maybe one of Newcastle's defenders.
The Shea and that other Botman guy at the ball. Not gonna lie. Let's give it to Shea, Fabian Shea. So Pope, Trippier, come on.
Put Shaw at left back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Shaw
left back.
Maguire, I say Maguire. Maguire.
Varane and Shaw.
Varane and Shaw. Okay. So who are holding this thing? Partey and who?
Our holding midfielder.
Yeah, let's go with
Partey and Casemiro. Because Casemiro was actually...
Casemiro is the beast, man. Another one that they claimed
Casemiro ball this
another one that
game
they claimed was finished.
Bro. We can't have two.
But Partey is levels in front. No worry, we get Martinelli, Saka, and Odegaard in front of them. Forget them the two main. They talk these 3-star boys, they their front, they talk two midfielders. Leave them there, make them show up the back four.
I would have picked Nunes over maybe like a Martinelli if he scored. But I can't.
Which Nunes?
I can't. No, he has balled.
Stop it. He balled. Is this correct?
I beg you.
What's his job?
The guy there, person talks to him like Timo Werner.
Bro, it was past Timo Werner, I swear, guy, because like he has it set up for him. But that Timo Werner was struggling to create chances. Guy, they create chances after chances for this boy. You know they score anyone. I beg. Please.
Anyway, Odegaard is our 10. There's no doubt about Odegaard.
Yeah, Odegaard. Yeah, for sure. Odegaard.
On the right, who are we going with?
I'll put Mahrez there.
Saka, Odegaard.
I'll put
Mahrez. What did Mahrez do? Are you joking?
Mahrez no ball Saka these 2 games.
Saka had 2 goals, 1 assist, bro.
All round play, Saka.
Are you joking?
Forget say he had 2 goals and assists gone. Saka floor Mahrez.
The best on that 23 player in the world. Still they whining.
Hey, Vinicius is 222. Calm down. Vinicius is 222.
I don't even feel like
Vinicius. Forget Vinicius. Okay.
God, I never win league. He's able to forget Vinicius. God.
As a Champions League
Saka will never play Champions League
Who
football.
be Vinicius?
As a guy.
Saka never play Champions League football. I don't feel like Vinicius will be Saka mate.
Even Hendrick.
I swear.
Hendrick next season go play Champions League football. No means say Hendrick sabi anything.
Yeah, no.
Forget.
Okay, let me.
If Madrid sign you, go play Champions League football now.
Yeah, now let's go back on track. Saka right wing, we don't give him. Saka Odegaard left wing. We guys find another person. Arsenal know we just clean up this team.
Now Martinelli, bro. Why you don't trouble yourself? 2 goals, 1 assist.
Rashford, you be mad. Rashford.
I'm waiting Rashford do.
What did he not do? Match winner.
This one is got 2 goals now.
Waiting
now, back to back.
2 goals, 1 assist.
Back to back now.
So waiting Martinelli do.
Plus that solo goal again.
Which assist?
That's 3 goals.
He assisted Martial.
From the last time we recorded, 3 goals.
Plus that solo goal. He scored that solo goal now.
Remember that solo goal now in EFL?
He scored
He
that
has played
solo
3
goal
games
again.
now.
If EFL, you
About
don't
yeah,
forget.
Rashford. Nice one.
Rashford has to be there.
This one carry everything.
Rashford
wait,
has
should I team of the week
give it to
or
Eddie.
team of 3 weeks?
Nakuko of the
Bro,
last time we
you guys,
recorded.
come on,
That
Martinelli,
team of the
you
last time we
know
recorded.
this.
I don't
But
know
wait,
why.
to Caesar.
Yeah.
This guy said, Olise said,
Olise come.
said,
Stop that, Jandare.
but
Olise
maybe
come
not
beside
over the
Saka.
past
Jesus
2
Christ,
games.
Olise
Yeah, now. Urano Diop.
See 8,000. They shall not want to give Arsenal the three positions.
Oh yeah, striker. Ivan Tony.
Urano the
Alan,
objective.
Tony or Nketiah or Benzema.
Benzema, please.
Nah.
I'll give
I beg
Alan.
respect.
Alan. How many goals did Alan
Respect.
score?
No, you can't. Alan no ball.
Alan
Alan scored 3 goals.
Because if we're saying 3 games,
that's
it's even
no score.
no.
No,
If we're
forget.
counting 3 games for Rashford, we have to count 3 games for Alan. Alan scored against Liverpool. He scored in the comeback game. He scored 2
Why
goals.
you know they count 3 games for Rashford? Nah, I shall want to rig this thing.
It's not rigged now. I just
Look
want
out,
to count
want you.
all the games. We want to count all the games that were absent when we're not recording. That's all.
The third. That's what referees still they do for Man U. Which Man U turn now? You turn out with team of the last 3 weeks.
Let's put Alan, Jerry. Alan striker.
Caesar, I don't feel like you don't feel put Alan there. You would rather see Tony in that position than Alan, guy. Alan don't play anything, guy. He just score.
Hey, nine
job.
Nine job.
Guy, you know they play, guy.
Nine job. But Alan is a beast too, and I would like to see him up against Mbappe of PSG. I would love to see a City versus. Who is PSG facing in the knockout?
In the Champions League.
Yeah.
I think Bayern.
I'm not sure. We can check.
Is it Bayern?
No, is it Bayern?
I know it's a big team.
The Bayern they go Jao. Oh, that Bayern up there, not for Messi. Thank God. That's all. I start another.
Hey, now you show yourself. Now you show yourself.
Show myself.
Show yourself. Make Mexico even bust your head again.
Talk about this off air. Let's round up. I want you guys to give our listeners a sports recommendation. A show. Let's recommend something for them to watch. Aside from just football games, to get your football knowledge up. Want to just start a segment where we give you guys once in 2 weeks a show you can go and watch, either a documentary or whatever. Mine is going to be a documentary, so I'll go first. Lead the line. It's available on, I think, Netflix. I watched it on Netflix when it came out anyway, and I think it's just very interesting and also insightful in terms of you might not even be aware of this guy's career and how illustrious he was. And now he was the Mbappe before Mbappe, and that's Nicolas Anelka. Had a very controversial career, but as a very young player, he was one of the best in the world. He had huge pressure on his shoulders as a young player in Madrid as well. He was a teenager in Madrid. So, Nicolas Anelka, just check it out. Anelka is the title of the documentary.
That's a good shout. That's all. I also have a documentary for the fans. The Luis Figo affair on Netflix, available on Netflix. The transfer. That transfer was like the first of its kind. He made all these 100 million transfers that we're having every day, like water. Every season, there's always an 100 million transfer now. That Figo transfer was the foundation for it all, and it was quite messy. So the documentary was interesting. You should check that out. The Figo affair on Netflix.
Dave.
For me, it's also a documentary.
Amazon Prime.
No. All or nothing.
Ateta 2-hour interview with Carragher.
He ended in tears last season, but a documentary to recommend is Together Champions Again. Man City's documentary that detailed like Man City's run in the league last season.
Hopefully,
so Man City's documentaries are actually always very interesting. because it always ends in, like, in them winning. You don't start it.
They did. What they did. City without United, we inspire them to be great. They've not even achieved what our past teams have achieved.
Maybe they should begin to inspire you.
They are inspiring us. Don't worry, we're coming for the top.
I don't because they inspire you. No, Arsenal they inspire you. You said it like 5-10 minutes ago now.
I never said that.
The way Arsenal is now, that's what Arsenal should be at the end of the season.
Yes, now in terms of challenging for the league.
Anyway, together, champions again. It's available on YouTube. I think it was first available on City TV. I actually had to pay like £3 or something.
Wait, what? You paid for
but
City TV?
I think they've made it available.
Shameless
now. So
shameless. Paying for City TV, Arsenal fan.
I'm a sports documentary.
Nah, you bootleg it like a real G. You bootleg it like a real G. You get a bootleg like a real G. You don't pay for City.
Why are you going to give them body?
Tell me that. So you're a City fan. You subscribe
give your rivals body.
Nah, I watch All or Nothing Tottenham. Doesn't mean I don't hate Tottenham. I still hate them. So it's just the sporting documentary part of
just
it.
A quick one on some Premier League teams, man. Potter is going to be sacked. I've said this a long time ago on another podcast.
Bro, very soon.
Going to be sacked the end before this year ends. That's one of my predictions for the year. Graham Potter sacked. One of my predictions for the year.
Caesar, should I bust your head? Yeah. Should I bust your head? Potter won't be sacked. Do you know why?
Okay. Before this year ends,
why?
Graham Potter will not be the manager of Chelsea Football Club.
No. Do you know why Potter won't be sacked?
Okay.
They're trusting the process. Okay. Now, so everyone today talk about Arteta 2 seasons ago. Arteta will be sacked. Now everyone in football realize that you have to be patient. Follow the blueprint. Trust the process.
Everyone in football has not realized nothing. Potter will be sacked, but let's just see, sure. Let's see. Anyway, in terms of Spurs, I'm so happy because during the time of United, when there was the turmoil, when Ole was crumbling, and it was obvious that this guy was not the guy to lead this great
you guys
team.
To get Conte.
Yeah, they were pushing for United to get Conte, and United. I was so happy we didn't get Conte that time. And now, anytime I watch Spurs play, I just thank God again that we did not get Antonio Conte as our manager. Even when they were winning, I was just like, no, I don't want this for my team. I do not want this. This is not the football I want. Spurs are a terrible watch. So yeah, that's
horrible watch, my guy. Yeah.
You're rocking with us, CrossAndNod podcast.
OG, stop acting like Spurs is not your closest team. We all know it.
Before we go, a little pod review. A little review. You are a Spurs fan.
This dude is Spurs fan, low key.
You should have been bantered.
Now my guy don't believe the Arsenal type.
You should have been bantered this episode. You are a sports fan.
Yeah.
You're quite shameful one.
I'm a passive sports. A passive sports fan.
You notice the way he came alive when he was about to say they're terrible watch. The thing they played on.
Horrible. No be their fault. Because of players that watch Champions, people start to support them. They are dead.
Spurs have been dead for a while. It's not even just under Conte. Under that other guy, Santos or whatever. Bad.
They were bad. They've been dead for like 2 seasons.
Under Mourinho.
I don't even come up by it. I don't come up by it for them. Right now, the team I'm rooting for in the Premier League is Arsenal. Me and David, they root for Arsenal together.
Mad. Yeah, no.
Hello, sorry. Did I say network break? I didn't hear that.
Don't worry yourself.
This will be your 15th league title if you win it, right? Anyway, we can talk about that off here. Wait, no, talk about that off here.
Yeah.
Plug them in. Follow us on our socials. Let's go.
Yeah. Follow us on socials. CrossAndNod FT. No underscore. CrossAndNod FT. Follow us on Twitter. I remember this time. Yeah, follow us on Instagram at CrossAndNod. Straight up CrossAndNod. And don't forget to subscribe to the podcast. Just press that button right there. That's so.
All right.